JB Lion back with another video today, and we are talking about the pre-match Chelsea versus Leeds United. That's happening tomorrow night at 7:30. And yeah, let's get straight into this. Like I always say before any video, please do leave a please do hit the sub button if you're new man here. If you do enjoy the videos, please hit the bell icon so you know when I upload, and if you enjoy it even more, please do hit the like button. It does help me massively, like I always say before any video. And yeah, get commenting in the comments, and we can have a chat about Chelsea and everything that I love. So let's get straight into this. So Chelsea versus Leeds pre-match. What is there to say really about it? Last time out we played Leeds, if I remember rightly, we did lose 3-1. That was at their home stadium, and that was with a side that was all over the place. I think, let me just double check. I believe I am right in saying Maresca was still in charge. Yes, Maresca was still in charge then. We did have a back line of Chalobah, Tosin, Badiashile, Cucurella, a midfielder Fernandez and Santos, Gittins, João Pedro, Esteval and Delap. That was the lineup. I remember that game like it was yesterday. It was an absolute horror show to watch. It was just a comedy of errors, and we lost. Basically, which is fair and square, you know, all in football. You do win some, you lose some, like I always say. But in this case, it was a bit of a horror show and a bit of a comedy of errors from us. Obviously, we did play him before, the year before. We played him in the FA Cup because they weren't in the Premier League, whereas this time round it'll be our second game against them, but they haven't played against the Liam Rosenior side yet. So this will be the real sort of test for us and a test for Leeds, I guess. Obviously, they're in a bit of a rich vein of form at the moment. They've just come back off a win, a 3-1 win against Nottingham Forest, which is no easy feat. Obviously, they was at home again, but this time around they're at the Bridge, so it's going to be a bit of a different test for them. They're not going to have like the home fans cheering them on as strongly as they was when they first played us, and like I said, we have a completely different manager and a different way of playing football. So I am very, very intrigued and interested to see how this game is going to go on, and what's really going to go down, to be brutally honest with you. I do think that we're going to win potentially 3-1, maybe 2-1 at a push, but I'm going to say 3-1. I'm going to back the boys and say it's going to be a 3-1 to the Chelsea. Obviously, I absolutely love this shirt. It's probably Chelsea's best shirt from this season. It is the third shirt with the Club World Cup. I know a lot of people laugh about this badge because they're like, oh, it's a Mickey Mouse trophy, but we get this golden little emblem on our kit for 3 years, so can't complain too much. I'm hopefully diverting off the pre-match analysis. I'm hopefully going to be doing a trip to Stamford Bridge, a tour around Stamford Bridge with my sister Willow, and I'm probably going to vlog it, so that would be interesting. So keep your eyes peeled for that, because I can't wait to do that. I went to Stamford Bridge when I was not like a lot younger, but when I was a little bit younger. I haven't been since I've been like an adult. So it's going to be very good to go back. Obviously get to see the Club World Cup, which I think is a pretty impressive trophy, and go to our cabinet where we've won it all. And yeah, so I'm very excited about that. But back to the point of the video, which is the pre-match analysis. So like I said, yeah, Leeds are going to be on a bit of a high after coming off a 3-1. Obviously, they've got the goal machine that is Calvert-Lewin, who's absolutely smashing them in at the moment. So it's going to be a bit of a tricky one for us. I do think, like I said, we're going to win 3-1, as long as we can get out the traps. That midfield of Caicedo and Santos the other day was very nice, so I think we're probably going to do that again, which kind of leads in nicely into my squad prediction. Obviously it'll be on the screen, but I'm going to go for a back line of Sanchez in goal, Chalobah, Wesley Fofana, Cucurella and Gusto. Not much is going to change. I seen Liam Rosenior said that James is going to be fit, but I don't think he'll be fit enough to start a game. I do think he will probably get a run out, but I don't think he's going to be fit enough to start it, so I'm going to go with Gusto. And then I am going to have the midfield duo of Santos and Caicedo, and then Palmer on the right. I reckon Enzo will be down the middle, and then I would like to think that Neto, after his performance the other day, will be on the left, and then João Pedro up top. I believe that's what the lineup will be, or it won't be sort of similar to that. Talking of João Pedro, Pedro Neto, sorry. On his Instagram, he took down Chelsea out of his name, and a lot of people was like, what's going on? I think there is a lot of unhappy players at the club at the moment, and I think the summer is going to be a big rotation. I think there's a few players that feel unjust. Obviously, Maresca leaving, I don't think some players were happy about it, some players weren't happy about it. So I do think in the summer there's going to be a big rotation. But yeah, I do reckon that's what my lineup will be. Still on the screen. Obviously, like I said the other day, that Santos and Caicedo midfield seemed to be a dream. They can't just sit in front of that defence. It's weird how we play at the moment, because it's like we have a back four, but then we go into a back three with Reece James dropping in the centre back, but sometimes he travels forward, and then yeah, it's really interesting how we play at the moment. You know, so it will be interesting to see how we play against Leeds. Like I said, we should win it, fingers crossed. But yeah, that's what I think. I think tactically we should win it 3-1. I'm going to say 3-1. And yeah, obviously few players to watch out for. You've got Palmer to watch out for. He's just come off the back of a hat-trick. I hope he can get more in this game. Like I said, Caicedo is always strong midfielder. Enzo as well, another quality player. I think they're the three players to watch out for. But yes, guys, I've been JB Line. Thank you so much for everyone who's been watching my videos lately. Like I said, I'm trying to be as consistent as I can. I feel like I have been trying to upload every game, every pre-match game, and every game, as well as going to do my job. I'm not burnt out yet, boys. I'm still in here, boys and girls and everyone else. I'm still holding in. But yes, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I've been JB Line. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you dudes, dudettes, and everyone else in the next video. Peace, guys. Woo!